Disclaimer, I do not own any of the montages in the video. All the credit goes to the people who created these and will be linked in the description. Montages. These are the most hype, most creative, and most beautiful things in the Rocket League community. And if you've seen a montage, you know what I mean. Rocket League montages are the most underrated things in the Rocket League community, and I think that these are the building blocks of what makes the game so beautiful. These creations are so underrated that the great philosopher, Flump, once did a video on this, and after that I haven't really seen anyone attempt this again. So I guess I'm an adversary in this long journey trying to make a list for these montages that I have picked out for you. So I went through YouTube finding the best montages I thought were good, and these montages are completely biased. They're all my personal preferences in terms of flow, creativity, the shots themselves, or even the editor who made the montage. And I could only do 10 because I really don't have enough time to do more than 10 because I have college. But depending how well this video does, I might do another one because there's just so many to choose from. And also know that I have no specific format creating this. I'm just basing these from what I like about the montage and why I think it deserved to be at this place. I will talk about what's good about the montage and why I think it deserved to be on the list. Some may be old and there might be others that are better than from what I picked. But again, as a reminder, these montages are my personal preferences, and depending on how well this video does, I might just do another one. So, I present to you top 10 Rocket League montages of 2020. So to start off the list, we have number 10, a Rocket League montage edited by Ollie. Now some of you may be wondering as to why I put this on my top 10 list, or why it's even in this video at all. But just because this is an old montage doesn't mean it's not a good one. I think this specific montage is a placeholder and a reminder to how advanced Rocket League and Rocket League montages have grown over the years. Really from stiff cinematics and basic transitions to what we have today. And even if Dappur wasn't as relevant as he was in this montage about him reminded me of the good days I had playing Rocket League and why I even played in the first place. I just think that this montage is good because of the music, and to show why Dappur was good at this point in time. Coming at number 9 on my list, we have Jazer's 400k montage. Now, most of you, if not all of you, know the name Jazer. And I'm as big as a fan of Jazer as anybody else in this world. Who doesn't love the guy? But when he created his 400k montage with the music, the slow edits, and the overall simplicity of it, it just made my heart race. And at least to me, this montage is a representation of how Jazer changed Rocket League and his accomplishments throughout the years. From one of his very first videos, growing out to do Freestyle Friday videos and his competitive scene to what he is today. And at least to me, Jazer has grown up to be someone that I can look up as an idol, someone that I can look up to and strive to be that person. I'm just really happy to see this montage because it shows Jazer's journey, and I really couldn't imagine a universe where Jazer didn't play Rocket League. So Jazer, thank you for what you've given me, I love you so much. At number 8, we have Team Blue TeamTage edited by Jerry. Now, if you're in the Rocket League community, you know or you at least heard of the name Jerry, for he's infamous for creating one of Jazer's montages. To me, Jerry just has his overall flow and unique creativity with his transitions. He really captures how good the goal is, and it shows in the cinematics. Jerry's sort of trademark that he has about his style is really second to none when it comes to Rocket League montages, and it's just so good. Like this transition right here, I don't know how he did it. There are really no more words that I can explain about Jerry and his style. So really big shout out to you, Jerry. I really love what you do. Keep going with it. Here at number 7, we have a Rocket League montage Desire edited by Pulse Aimpunch. I remember seeing this montage first when it came out, and I really thought to myself that this montage was a league above its own. The slow motion edits, the atmosphere, the transitions, even the cinematics where the camera's slowly going to the POV of the player, even the shots seem so difficult. It's all there, and Aimpunch just seems to capture all of it. Now, I don't know if Pulse Aimpunch was the first one really to implement this sort of creative flow cinematic where the camera slowly comes in on the player's POV, and some could argue that there are more montages like this, but for Pulse Aimpunch, he or she really brought it on another level. And that alone was enough for me to put it on my list, so really good job to you, Aimpunch. Keep it up. Here at number 6, we have Introducing Pulse Linus by Littlecatsteps. And now again, if you're in the Rocket League community, you should know the name Littlecatsteps, for he is the creator of Jazer's 350k montage and many more. But for me, I really had to choose this montage over his other creations just because it really, I liked it. It's so good for me. The atmosphere, the slow edits, and the slow cinematics just really came together. Watching this montage just reminds me of myself watching it and listening to it over and over again, for how good the music syncs over the montage, to the overall beauty that Littlecatsteps can bring in the montage. It just goes to show that Littlecatsteps' editing prowess in a montage is really good. And that was enough for me to put it on this list, so Littlecatsteps, I really like what you do, keep it up. Number 5, Pulse and Nexus Christmas Montage Part 2 by Michos. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Michos is one of the newer faces in Rocket League montages. And all I'm gonna say about this montage is I definitely rank it higher than the first part of this collaboration, just because I think it's more my style. Just the trap edit and the overall pace that Michos brings in this montage. And then there's the music piled upon little fast-paced transitions throughout the montage. I just had to put it on my list for these reasons alone. And if I haven't convinced you, I want to do something special. I'm going to show you my favorite part of this montage, and maybe I can convince you whether or not this montage is definitely better than the first one. So, here you go. That little 14 or 15 second clip that I just showed you is what I think the reason why I rank it higher than the first part of the montage. And if I haven't convinced you, you could maybe make a list of your own and put that part in it. Coming at number 4, we have Pulse TeamTage 6, edited by Skeleton. And really, there are no words that I can pull from my mind to show the affection I have for this montage. And really, what is there to say about this? Just the overall beauty of the montage, ranging from this music to the cinematics. And I think this is around the time where two things happened. One, people really started playing around with dolly cam and getting used to its effects. And two, being that the fact that Psyonix released a new update in Replace, where you can add color backgrounds and new filters. And then there's the fact that you can just tell that Pulse Skeleton took no shortcuts into making this montage. Given for how smooth it is, Pulse Skeleton, I cannot credit you enough for making this montage. All I can say is thank you. Now we're getting into the top 3. And in third place, we have Jazer's 500k montage edited by Prize. And I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I just had to put another Jazer montage into this one. And this one holds a special place in my heart. One, for the fact that it's his 500k montage, and just the overall hype of this montage. It just gives you chills up your spine. What Prize brings into this montage is just like when you watch a climax of a movie. That overall hypeness and the heart race that you get. It's just so good. And if I had to choose maybe 30 seconds of this montage to show what's so good about it, it'd be this right here.
Just take me home, now the sky is falling.
I know that was too long and I had raised the clip volume, but I had to give you the same experience I had watching this montage for the first time. There's just so much eye-candy things to comprehend within the montage. You could just tell that even 5 seconds of the montage took a lot of work. And even if Prize was kind of like a one-trick pony in the Rocket League scene creating this montage, Prize, I cannot credit you enough. Here at number 2 we have Lynxi's submission for Musty's 200k montage. And some of you may be asking, why is this shitty Diamond 3 players gameplay up here? Well, I want to do something special. Just because this montage is so short, I think we should watch it together, and I'll tell you why I think it's so good. So, here you go.
Lynxi, Lynxi.
Okay, first, what the absolute hell did I just witness? That montage was only a minute and 36 seconds. A minute and 36 seconds. I don't know about you, but that was the best minute and 36 seconds of my life. Like, what? 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 Lynxi, how the hell did you make this montage? What the fuck did you eat for breakfast that morning? Did you just decide to wake up and be like, oh, I guess I'll just make the best montage of the decade? Like, I think this montage was just so clean, and it deserved to be at number 1, if not for the next montage that is coming up. Lynxi even had his name at the beginning of the montage. You know how dope that is to have your own name said in a montage? Just the smooth camera follows, the clean cinematics, and such creativity. Oh my god. I think I just went to heaven and saw Jesus. But at the end of the day, this montage is not first because I think what's coming up is even cleaner and even more beautiful. So, Lynxi, good job. And finally, here at the number 1 spot, we have Pulse's 50k montage. Now, just because I think this is the best montage of 2020, I want to do something special and leave you guys on a cliffhanger. This montage is so beautiful and so good that it has to be on a separate video on its own. So a little bit later, when this video is uploaded, I'll first show you the montage, and afterwards I'll share my thoughts on why I think it deserved the number 1 spot. So with that, I leave you guys with my top 10 best Rocket League montages of 2020, number 1 to be announced later. And if you didn't see the disclaimer in the beginning of the video, all these people will be linked in the description, so you go check out their channels for sure. It's all worth it. But for now, I really hope you enjoyed the video and respect my thoughts on why I think these montages deserve to be here, and please give so much love to the people who created these masterpieces. They all deserve the credit, and with that, goodbye!